Presenting the 2011 Illes DineAround Asia, your next big flavors. Since 1927, Illes has been producing dry and liquid seasonings and flavor blends with these goals in mind: quality products and quality service. But sometimes we need to leave our facilities and see what's going on with flavors in the rest of the world, and we call these trips DineArounds. Led by the Illes Culinary team of Brent Worrell, Robert Murphy, Aspen Burkhart, and me, Jonathan Crossland, these DineArounds are a way for us to study global dining trends firsthand and bring our clients back the latest and tastiest ingredients, flavor profiles, and ideas. Our first big DineAround took us to Mexico and California, and what we tasted there led us to Latin and South America. Then, in 2011, we headed east to Seoul, Hong Kong, and Singapore. We discovered Korean Latino fusion while on DineAround in California, mostly in food trucks and taco stands. And after tasting some of these creations, we knew we had to get to Korea and experience it for ourselves. And the timing was perfect, because America's appetite for Asian food is growing. The buying power of Asian Americans will reach $752 billion in 2013, nearly doubling since 2005. The top Asian food chains are enjoying double-digit growth as well, and the Asian influence applies to appetizers, side dishes, and entrees. Our first stop, Seoul. There, we saw how the Koreans embrace modern conveniences yet still value tradition. We shared a traditional green tea service and learned the importance of green tea in the Korean culture. We also sampled some amazing foods, classics like Korean barbecue and bibimbap, newer dishes too like Korean fried chicken, and even Korean fast food, a Korean burger with fried cheese. Next stop, Hong Kong. While we were very far from home, we had no problem eating like locals. We enjoyed favorites like Peking duck, various versions of hot and sour soup, Portuguese dishes across the bay in Macau, and the traditional dim sum in mainland China. Our final stop, Singapore. In Singapore, the culture is a melting pot of Chinese, British, Malaysian, and Indian. The Cuisines, too. From fine restaurants to giant food courts called hawker centers, everything was especially fresh. We came away with a few favorites: the clay pot, fish head curry, and chili crab, all washed down with a classic Singapore sling. We found amazing things in Asia, and before we left, we immersed ourselves in cooking classes to get a feel for the local cooking techniques. Here are just a few of the flavors we thought were worth bringing home. Omija. This berry has 5 basic flavors: salty, sweet, sour, spicy, and bitter, and a variety of uses. Bulgogi. It means fire meat in Korean, but this isn't about spiciness, it's about how it's prepared. Thin slices of sirloin marinated in a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, sesame oil, garlic, and other ingredients. It's used for entrees, side dishes, really almost anything. Black garlic. Whole bulbs of garlic fermented at a high temperature. It's a much sought-after flavor in a variety of high-end cuisine. XO sauce. A spicy seafood sauce made of chopped dried seafoods and cooked with chili peppers. It adds a complex savory flavor to any dish you put it on. Yuzu, a citrus fruit from East Asia that's tart like grapefruit but sweet like mandarin oranges. It's rarely eaten as fruit though. Its zest is used as a garnish, and its juice is used just like lemon juice. Doenjang. This highly fermented and flavorful soybean concoction is considered essential to Korean cuisine. When used as a base sauce, it's combined with ingredients like chilies and glutinous rice to create other popular Korean condiments. The possibilities are almost endless. Bakete. This soup that we discovered in Singapore is popular throughout Asia and consists of meaty pork ribs simmered in a complex broth of herbs and spices. It's a flavor that translates well to almost any application. Finally, we have black soy. This soy sauce has a distinct umami taste. It's thick and rich, made by fermenting soy sauce with other ingredients to add sweet and salty taste to all kinds of foods. We hope you enjoyed the small taste of our Asia DineAround. If you'd like to see how these flavors can fit into your menu or product line, or to meet with our culinary team, please call or write Shelley Bobrowski. Visit illisfoods.com or follow us on Twitter @IllisFoods.